Okay, so new date today. We're starting the account at 1,962 after the commissions. Actually, I don't know if they took commissions. I don't know if they took commissions actually. I have to check. That's weird. Uh Normally I'm supposed to be down even more than this at least, unless I was at 2,300. I don't remember. They might have taken commissions. I'll have to double check, but either way, down below 2 grand. Kind of sucks, but that's all right. We're starting new today. I do like CNTX here for the break of this high. Oh wow, all-time highs is literally right around the corner right here. 830. So I kind of want to take a starter here on CNTX for the breakthrough VWAP. 830 is the high, all-time high, I believe. Broke it pre-market. I don't like the 5-minute or 10-minute MACD, so I'm gonna wait on those. AUVI curling here on the 5-minute MACD. I could take a starter and just hold it, especially for this daily high to break here. 544, just literally right there. There's 44. You get that break? Not quite. So I really do like the 5 and 10-minute MACD here though. They look pretty good, I'd say. Could potentially buy a pullback here. I don't want to get in just yet because if I get in now, this thing has a potential, or has the potential to just drop. Let's draw resistance lines here. There's one. It's kind of resistance there, I guess. Here's another up here. So we kind of got some room. I'm not gonna buy this yet. I'm gonna hope that this actually doesn't break, that it holds a small range, and then I'll buy on the next 1-minute candle. Small size for the break through 544. There's 545, so it broke by 1 cent there. Huge seller at 46, 2 cents now. But not any strong follow through on this one yet. Let's see, is it gonna break its last 1-minute low? Is 35. 1-minute low is 29. So let's go back to CNTX, see what this one's doing. Still the 10-minute needs some work. OP popped above and now it's breaking below. OP's all-time high here is, let me see, what is it? 1209. So we have, let me see, pre-market it did touch 12. But let's see. I don't really know where I want to draw it. So there's support, I guess. Here's resistance, and then we have 12 up here as another resistance spot. I'll put it at 11, like 70, I think. ISPC halted going up. Crazy move here. Not sure what's going on with this one. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that was 2 days ago. Huge move on ISPC that I just completely missed. It was so obvious too, and I just didn't take it. So AUVI is finally breaking above here. But yeah, ISPC, I felt so bad because I knew it had potential, but I didn't take the trade. For whatever reason, I didn't take it. Obviously because it was breaking my rules, I think, but I just, like, at the end of the day, I was just nervous on it. CNTX 10-minute finally crossing here. LMDX not moving how I wanted it to, at least. BRTX 10-minute MACD doesn't look the best. BYSI. Okay. Go back to OP. I like OP's 10-minute potential for the MACD curl, but the 10-minute chart itself does not look very healthy. It's coming to a support level around 9, but even then, it's just, I don't know. AGC. So no thanks. So right now, one thing to keep in mind is everything's kind of just red. ABUS. This doesn't look so bad. Everything's kind of just red at the moment. Nothing's really holding up. There are some stocks that have potential. I just don't like the setups on a lot of these. OP just got halted, going down. That's nasty. Let's see if we get another stock. CNTX, go back to this one. So rejection. VTNR popping up on the scans. Not a big move here. 15-cent move in this one candle. Seems like it's a little choppy. Light on volume. ABUS. GRTS popping on the scans. Okay, there's a break of 14. Broke through 14 like nothing. Light on volume. Gotta keep that in mind. Don't want to buy into this. So it just broke its daily high, and that's the reason why it's pushing the way it is. We have room all the way up to this daily high, which is 1354, or actually no, 1436. And then from there we have room all the way up here to 1504. AUVI is popping on the scans though. So nice pullback and breakthrough. Now it's holding back above. Just broke its 5-minute high. And the next 5 minutes curling here. So we could potentially get in on a dip entry. I want to see if this next 1 minute's going to pull back to 530 or something. And we'll see if we can get an entry here. So nasty rejection. Not gross yet, but from a high of 560 all the way down to 545. Don't like to see that. I want to at least see it hold its level. 540 now. It's a 20-cent drop in this one candle. Nothing too bad, but still kind of sucks to see. 5 minutes still holding strong though. Price action's kind of choppy. I don't really like it. CNTX. Still waiting on the 10-minute. AVI. I like the 5 and 10-minute setup on this one. If we can get a breakthrough 6 or just a breakthrough VWAP, I could probably get in for a breakthrough, maybe even 2 VWAP. It's about a 30-cent move there. So that's more or less what I'd be looking for. Just kind of curious to see how this 1-minute candle is going to finish here. I kind of want this candle to pull back so I can buy the dip. Not really pulling back. There's 50 now. $5 or 6 cent spreads. If it rips on this candle, it's gonna kind of suck. Because if that 1 minute was my pullback, I mean, it's like, I don't think that's much of a pullback. It held for sure, but I don't know. There's 60. This stock kind of wants, I kind of want to take bigger size on it just because of how slow it's moving. But then you see that chop right there. I don't know. You see the chop right there. Now it's all the way back down. It was down to 40, I think, for a sec, or 45 for a second. So all the way to 60, down to 45, in just like a second. Kind of sucks. CNTX. Still waiting on this one. 10-minute setup. Have to wait for it to pull back still, so that's gonna be a while. LMDX. not really interested. ABUS, sim situation, not really interested. Pulling back below VWAP now. ISPC, nice resumption here. 5-minute candle just opened. 20-cent spread. High here is 17 or 1960. Okay, 1980 now. 89 now. Pretty choppy. I'd be getting in for the break at 20 if I do. So 1999. There's a break at 20 all the way to 2040. So I was hoping it would set up better on the next 1 minute, but it went without me right there prior to the next 1 minute opening. So spike to 1240 there. Let's see where it's going to drop, or is it going to continue ripping here. It's holding its little range back down to 20. So there's a quick snap down to 1980. 75 now, 50. And the ask is still at 98. So that's a bit scary there. So AUVI, I don't like the price action on it. Yes, it can definitely make its move, break through VWAP. I don't think there's any doubt, but it's just choppy for me. Like, you have so many dojis here, 3 dojis in a row. This candle's finally breaking towards VWAP, but it's hitting this resistance level. Let's see if it actually holds, or if it's gonna have a little flush down here. There's a quick like 2-cent break. See what it's gonna do. It's coming up towards VWAP. I like the 5 and 10 minute. Like I said, I could have bought a long time ago over here, back at 5:30 even, but didn't take my entry. So ISPC popping up again. So after that rejection, now it's popping back up. I do like the 5 minute. 10 minute also looks nice. Definitely we can get in for the break of the 10 minute high, 2088. Not too far away from it. It's just these spreads are insane. So as you saw there, it went from 2050 and dropped all the way to 1930. So I definitely don't want to be holding that. I'd have to take a really small size on this one. And the spreads are just still huge. Like right here, they're 9-cent spreads, but I don't know. BRTX popping in the scans. I'd only be hesitant for the 10-minute MACD, but the 5-minute MACD doesn't look so bad. OP hit our support line here on the 5 minute. Let's see if this can actually hold. Doesn't look so bad for a curl on the 5 minute though. I think this one has potential. At least for a curl back towards VWAP, especially because it's dropped so much. The MACD on the 1 minute looks like it has potential to curl back up. So the high here is 920, 921, 27 now. So kind of hoping to see a pullback here. We'll see it with the next 5 minute candle. I want to get in on a pullback. If this just rips without me, that's kind of it. So here's 950 now. Missing this move as well. So the 1 minute MACD is actually curling really nicely here. Just gonna wait for a pullback. Next 5 minute candle to open. 5 minute candle high is 48, so almost going for the break of 50. If we can get the break of 50, this can potentially shoot up to 990 at VWAP. If it breaks 10, that's gonna be a huge move. I think if it breaks 10, we have potential to 1050, maybe even, well, I don't want to say 11, but at least 1050, 1025 for sure. But it needs to rip. So I want to see this 1 minute pullback here, or at least sideways consolidation. If it gets sideways consolidate here, we can definitely see the curl all the way back to 10. I don't want to get in too early, and I don't want to miss my entry here, so I might have to take an entry just because the 5 minutes about to break. It's what it looks like. But I want to get in on a pullback. Spreads aren't too bad, about 7 cents, 5 to 7 cents. Just waiting for this 1 minute. Break this low. 1 minute low here is 19. Could get in here, but okay, so there's our drop, 9.15. Want to make sure this thing's gonna hold. It's 9.12 and then 9.20 on the ask. 14. $9.02, so that's why I wait. It could potentially break 9, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait on it. I didn't expect it to just drop like that. I was hoping they would hold a little bit. BRTX. BRTX here for the rip through VWAP. 5 minute looks solid. High of the 5 minute is 7.12. One-minute MACD doesn't look the best though. It looks like it wants to curl back down. We'll see what it wants to do here. 5 minute looks really good for a rip through VWAP though. Where it has room up to, I'd say 750. 750 is our first spot. And then once we break through 750, we have room all the way up to 850. SCLE. ISPC. I don't know. Nothing's holding up. Nothing's showing that it has strength. Everything's just kind of making a small pop or a slow climb and then just rejecting. CNTX. Nothing really looks interesting. So there's a pop to VWAP there and then a rejection. VTNR. Holding above VWAP, but now it's breaking back below is what it looks like. LMDX. I don't even know why this one's on my scans. ABUS. 5 minute and 10 minute gross. OP. So OP pulled back too much. 1 minute MACD has potential still, but just the 5 and 10 minute don't look good. CNTX, go back to this one. Or no, which one was I watching? AUVI? I don't remember which one I was watching. ABUS? No. BRTX. I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one I was watching. Great. I'm gonna totally miss this move if it happens. AMBA, no. CNTX. I think I just checked this one. Oh my gosh, I had to go back and check. I don't remember what I was watching. LMDX? No, LMDX is the one that's not moving. Olma. Definitely not Olma, but I want to check this one out. Jesus, how did I lose the stock? Great. I don't know how I lost the stock. Oh well, if it happens without me, it happens without me. Nothing I can do. AGC. Definitely not this one. AUVI. We were just on this one. I honestly don't remember what stock I was watching. Either way though, looking at all our leading gappers, nothing looks hot. CNTX, potentially for the breakthrough view up here. 10-minute doesn't look so bad. This is the one I was waiting on the 10-minute the entire time for. So breakthrough view up doesn't look terrible, but it's such a slow mover right now. It's shifting in its momentum here, as what I can tell. Looks like it wants to break through VWAP. We have our first resistance level here at around, well, basically 8. 8, and we have room all the way up to just about here, which is 820, 830. So we have some room. Could get in here for the break, but nasty rejection there. Not a big rejection, but small pullback. Potentially go for the 10-minute high. 10-minute high here is 814. So if we take an early entry, we can potentially go for the break of 814, but I don't want this thing to swap on me and just drop 20 points. That would kind of suck. Spreads aren't so bad, 3 cents, but like I said, it's pretty choppy. So potentially right there, I should have taken my entry a long time ago in the 80s. See if we get the break at 8 here. A lot of green coming through. There's finally the break at 8, 810, 14. So that definitely should have been my entry there. So we get the break through the 10-minute high of 15. So there's 16, a 2-cent break. 20 now. 21. 25. So that was definitely the entry. 840 now. I completely missed that. That's on me. 850. Pullback. Don't want to see a massive rejection. Next 5-minute candle still needs to cross here, so we're going to wait for that. But I'm going to go ahead and take an entry here. We can get a pullback candle. I don't want this thing to reject like everything else has so far. This one's showing some strength, but I want to make sure, this one can continue. I want to see continuation in this one, not just a rejection. There's 45, 48, back to 50. See if this next 1-minute candle can sideways consolidate and get in for another entry, a 1-minute candle pullback, sideways consolidation or something, and then we can go for the break at 850. So now that this broke through 850, we have room to 870. So there's 869 or 64, I mean. Let's see, can I get in on a pullback here? So definitely missed my pullback entry. Still gonna wait. Didn't break significantly yet. This actually looks pretty good. If it can pull back with the 2-candle pullback, that looks really good for a move over 9. There's 75, it's our first resistance. Next one's over here. Well, really it's at 9. Here's a 1-candle pullback. Let's see if we get a 2-candle pullback or if this one's just gonna rip without us. I think it's gonna be a 2-candle pullback just because we have we have 1 more minute for the next 5 minutes to open here. And this one's kind of finishing low. So let's see if we get another sideways consolidation candle here. I'll buy this dip, actually. This can break its 1-minute low. I'll buy the dip. I'm going to buy in here at 52. And we're going to be going for the next 5-minute high to break. 57. So I could have potentially gotten early if I'm being totally honest. But I like how this one's holding in this small range here. If it breaks, I'm stopping out. So we'll see. Still up or break even basically. I don't like how it's not continuing higher though. I want to see it open a little more. So there's a rejection. So maybe I should have waited a little longer, but see what this next 1 minute wants to do. I still think it has potential. It's 52, 53 now. Gotta wait for this next 1-minute candle to open. I definitely want to be going for the 5-minute high to break. I don't like how low it's finishing here though. I want to see it finish above 50. So there's another low 1-minute open. See if we get the breakthrough 50. 60 now, I'm selling. Well, couldn't get filled there, so canceling my order. We're gonna go ahead and wait again. 5-minute high is what we're looking for. So 5-minute high here is 71. So if we get that break of 71. 62, I'm selling there. And apparently I sold at 55. Although it said 62, I sold at 55 somehow. So cool. Made $1.50 on it. It was having a hard time here in the 50s, and I didn't want to be holding to that level. Obviously hit 60, now it's rejecting back to 40, 38 now. Kind of sucks to see that, but I still think this 5-minute has potential. I gotta wait for this 1-minute to set up nicely though. And that also really sucks. I could have sworn I sold at 62, but apparently I sold at 55. So just a break-even trade. Now here's the break that I was looking for. Break, and now it's rejecting again. So this is like a pop and drop type of setup here. I don't really like that. It's moving, but it's not really holding any level. I mean, it's breaking back through 50, what, the third time already? So made $1.50 today. I'm gonna wrap it up here because it's just so choppy. I'm not really feeling it. OP, AUVI, yeah, I can make its move. 5-minute MACD's curling here. It could definitely go through VWAP, but I don't like the price action. BRTX, same thing. VTNR, same thing. Slow day today. This, again, I don't know why this one's on my scans. A-bus, same thing. So I don't know. I guess I'm just done for today. Maybe the next 5-minute can break the high. We can potentially go for the next 5-minute because that's when the 10-minute's going to open as well. 10-minute high is 871. Like I said, I just don't like how choppy this one is. Fact is popping on the scans. What? Why is this on my scans? No volume in it. So finally there's the break of the 5-minute high. There's a really nice rip there. Let's see if it's going to hold its level or if it's just going to reject. All the way back down to 40. So I don't know. I don't like to see that at all. Let's see if it breaks through VWAP 830. So, okay, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Kind of sucks. Was really hoping, honestly, to at least make that 10-cent scalp there at 62, but clearly not. Somehow I sold at 55, although the bid or the ask was still showing 62. I guess. I mean, whatever. I'll take it. Break-even trade today, super choppy. At least I didn't finish red, I guess. I could have, but I didn't sell. So thankfully I'm still green. But whatever, we got a lot of climbing to do once more. We had to break all the way back through 2,400. I mean, we did it. We tapped it twice, and then now we're back below 2,000. So got to get back above 2,000 this time. But we can't be slipping up, making mistakes how we did yesterday. You know, that was a really bad trade. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'll try my best to come out with, you know, the videos I can, especially work on those timestamps. I haven't got to work on these timestamps for 2 days because I'm so behind on all my stuff. The last video last week, Friday, I was supposed to get it out, but I decided to hold it because I needed to work on the timestamps. Ended up not finishing them regardless, so I just posted it yesterday. So really busy weekend, really busy week this week, and upcoming weekend as well. So we'll see what we can do. But for now, we're going to shut it down, and I will see you guys tomorrow.